Hello everyone, Tiniestofchibis here, and we are back with Genshin Impact. So here's the dealio. So, I'll be honest, I haven't really been messing around with Genshin Impact. Really? You're gonna make me fucking... Ugh. Gotta make my life miserable, don't it? But it's my fault for not opening all the waypoints. God damn it. I want to do this. I'm trying to figure out what would be the closest fucking one. Alright. So. Man, like, pisses me off. Like, work sucks, obviously. But I'm done with work for the week, so I'm good with it. Also, ironically, the episode where I first talked to this lady that we're gonna go talk to came out like technically 3 days ago. As of recording, not as you guys watching. So that kind of funny, a little bit funny. This kind of dates it if you guys are paying attention to things. Like, man. Like, and as you know, it's again me not, like, because I gotta go, I don't know, like, I feel like maybe I'm on burnout. That's probably my issue right now with Genshin.
Let's play!
Is that, like, there's so many other things I need to do, and, you know, the events come in between, and yes, I still have, like, a couple of the Archon quests to do, and all the, story missions for, like, majority of the Sumeru cast. And when I mean story missions, I'm referring to fucking... Hold on. Are you gonna pop up or no? You gotta love it when it shows you the wrong one. The story quest, I'm referring to, like, these. Like, from here, this way, I haven't done any of, like, the real quests. I started them. I have them unlocked on my main account. But I haven't touched them. Here I have all these because I just don't want to do that and use them unless I necessarily need to. Here I haven't even done any of these. I think on my main one, I've done all of the Mondstadt characters and some of the Leeway characters, but I haven't really done the Inazuma or the Sumeru characters just because I just don't feel like it. I haven't unlocked, yes.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
You know, them done. Because I just kind of like I said, I think what's happening is I'm going through a burnout. Because I do love Genshin, don't get me wrong. But the problem is I have to play through everything twice now. Because I have to play through for my main account. And then I have to play it for the side account. So that becomes kind of, you know, cumbersome from time to time. And then, you know, I have other games I need to play and want to play. And then I have books and animes. And there's so many things I want to do. And then it again doesn't help that I unfortunately have to deal with, you know, and like, I know this is gonna sound like a cop-out, and I know there's probably gonna be some people be like, oh, well, you know, you're just saying that for, like, whatever reason they want to, you know, insert, and, like, but, like, I honestly do have, like, some issues, you know, not like bad issues or anything. Honestly, what I have is like, I honestly do have depression, and I know a lot of people say, oh, I have depression, and you know, this and that, and blah 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 blah, because a lot of people have depression nowadays. It's I don't there, I think, I can't remember where. I remember because I remember somebody saying it, like, through, because I was going through something and I was looking through shit, and like I happened upon like a video or something where they were talking about, I can't even remember what they were talking about, because you know how like when you're learning information, sometimes some things stick out a little more than others. Can we, I'm trying to avoid everybody, can y'all like leave me alone? But like, it was, I think it was a MatPat, honestly. I'm not fully sure, but I think it was MatPat. Because they were or, well, I could be wrong again. It was like talking about, like, I don't want to.
Fascinating.
Okay, so I'm like, I don't want to say substances. I'll just say that. They were talking about certain substances. And like, for example, alcohol, booze, whatever you want to call it, is a natural depressive. Like, I know there's some people that get all hyper or happy or whatever on it, but alcohol itself is a depressive. And there's a lot of other substances that are like depressives. And they were trying, in the video, they were trying to make the suggestion that we should use these substances because, like, back in the olden days, we needed the depressives. But now we're going through a tick where we need uppers. And I don't like saying shit like that, but if, like, so I honestly think it was MatPat. I would have to relook at it. Because I feel like that would, because it was talking about it in a scientifical way, you know, so I feel like it was MatPat, but I could be completely wrong on who was talking about it, so I don't want to say, yeah, it was him, but I feel like it was him, because I feel like from the vague, like, bits and pieces of information that I can recall, I feel like it's a MatPat style, so I am like half tempted to fucking look it up. I don't even remember what fucking channel it was from. I know it wasn't part of his game theorist one. Maybe food theorist? I don't know. Okay, I need you down.
Stabilize.
Nope. Okay, I was hoping that would give me a thing to stand on.
Brace yourselves.
It's too into the thing, so I'm gonna have to just use Venti. Be lazy. A little bit.
Huh?
Whatever. Anyway. So. There it is. Yeah, here she is. I'll talk to her. She, like, this is not one of those ones where it does actual talking and shit. But, it's like the ones where you just have to read and shit. That's another kind of thing I think that also doesn't help with, you know, me needing to not be burned out, is a lot of, like, the text and shit. It's a lot of like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy reading. I love reading. But there is a point where it's like, you know, I feel like unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if they put, and I know probably it would cost more to do voice acting for everything, but I feel like even these little events should be voice acted a little bit, because you don't have to sit there and try to read it, and it just takes a while, and sometimes I feel like they're trying to be wordy just to be wordy, and I feel like a simple there's a simple way to compact the information. Like, if you're doing like these unnecessary, like either unnecessary quests or, you know, like just side missions. If you're not gonna do voice acting for it, I feel like you should shorten the text bubbles. It shouldn't be like a 20-page essay of just reading like a side quest that isn't going to matter in the long run. And yes, I get it. If it was like, you're trying to like add more stuff, but it just seems kind of just extra fluff and not unnecessary process, like unnecessary to be adding all this extra shit when it's unnecessary. Like, it gets relatively boring. And like, for example, I had gotten my niece into playing Genshin for a little bit before she stopped, but she's still having trouble with reading and stuff because she's little. And like, the problem here is like, she doesn't want to sit there and read. And a lot of little kids, I think, if you get them started on Genshin, well, yeah, they might have fun. It's a lot of word. It's very wordy. And no, like, they're not gonna want to sit there and read. Like, even it, like I said, even though I enjoy reading, I'm just kind of like, blah. Like, I feel more comfortable. What is her name? There's this chick, like, she's really cool. I can't even remember her name right now, and I felt like something, so, like, it's like something Luffy or something, like, I don't even remember her name, but I remember her picture. Like, she uses this picture, like, that I think she probably commissioned or something, but it's a really freaking beautiful picture of, like, it's either her or her self-insert or something with Deng's leaf. And it is such a gorgeous picture. Like, I can't, like, the picture is so gorgeous. And I'm like, man, that is beautiful. That art is beautiful. And, she basically, though she basically goes over all the Genshin lore and stuff like that. God, what was her name? I feel like it's like 2 words, like something. I want to say La Luffy or some kin to that. Like, I am told I cannot remember her name for the life of me. I just always adore that picture. I always find myself just looking at the picture while she's saying her like intro, and I'm just like mesmerized by the picture. But yeah, so she goes over like Genshin lore. I would rather watch her videos, just so that way I know what's going on versus, you know, having to go through it myself. But speaking of lore and shit, I really need, like, like, my problem right now is, like, I really should continue on with all the stuff right now. I haven't even renamed Scaramouche. That's so far behind I am. Like, I started that quest where you rename Scaramouche, but I haven't actually started it. Oh, and I have like about a day to do this, and it's funny because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna log in, do this quest right here, and then I found out there was another quest I needed to do, and I was like, oh, oopsie. So I think what I'll do is, well, I'll try to do, like, you know, show you guys this a little bit, and then probably go start this if I can, I guess. I don't know. I only have like fucking... I don't got very long to do it, and I still gotta do it on the main one, like... You know? And I'm like, why do I do these things to myself? Because it's only my fault for being stupid and doing this to myself. Oh! Sorry, I just remembered something. And it made me laugh. Because I was like... I told myself, I'm going to let you guys know about it. Hold on. I'm giving you guys the ASMR like per usual. No, but, you see this one? So when I was getting ready to do this one, I fucked up. And yet, I didn't do bad. Because here's how I fucked up. Like, cause... I'll do the first one, because, you know, whatever. So it's kind of like this. Each one has its own, like, different little thing and stuff. But, and it gives it 2 in parts. So it basically kind of gives you, like, some, like, 2 characters to trial with, and then you can pick the rest of your characters. So here's how I fucked up on my main account. On that last one, I screwed up. Hold on. Let's see if I can go to the last one, see if it'll pop up somebody. Okay. So, Water and Fire. Is that what it was? Instead of having like a whole crew of 4 on my thing, I messed up and only had a crew of 2. And I was so upset with myself because I was like, fuck, how did I screw up this badly? And I was so upset. I think it was actually the 3rd part in the 3rd round, because you change it every thing. So like but yeah, so I ended up like winning, not too badly actually. On the 3rd round with Kaya, and I can't remember who else. It's gonna bother me, so I'm gonna go check on them. This is actually the one I'm probably gonna go with. Okay, so, but I don't have a Yato on this one, which sucks. But yeah, so I was so like, I don't know how I did it too, because I was like, oh my gosh, how did I do this? I was pretty amazed with myself, honestly. Because I normally don't try to screw myself over like that. Oh, you know what? Have I done the thing where I fight child with just 3 characters, and okay. Because, like, I don't know if I recorded it or not. I feel like I might have, but I'm not too sure, where I fought child with just Lumine and Amber. And I had Jinyan in the team, but I restricted myself from not using her to actually fight or anything, and I was just using her as shield, because in the comic, Amber's able to make a shield with her
gather
power cord
with her thing. So I was like, okay, so I forbid myself from actually using Xinyan as a attacker, and just only switched to her to create shield. And that was the only way I could, like, you know, use
mind the deluge.
Xinyan. But otherwise, because I could only attack with Amber or Lumine.
Be still.
And that was like my goal for the whole, like, the whole child fight, because yeah, feel like I've done it, but I don't remember what episode I would have done it. That or I did it on my main account just to test myself. Actually, I think if I haven't done it on this account, I might do that. Because the reason why I did it,
Cascade.
because at the time, I was reading fan fiction, right? Like I do. And, I ship a... I got my brain done.
Solidify.
Like, so I shipped Lumine and Child, or Ajax, or whatever you want to fucking call them. And, like, I was looking for, like, that
escapes my
specific ship.
sights.
But I ended up coming across, like, that Amber Child one. That Shammer, I don't even know what you call it. But it was really good. So I ended up looking for more shit from it. And then I don't know why my brain, as it is, it does its thing. It does what it wants. It doesn't leave me alone.
Shred till I'm dead.
So I had gotten into my head, oh, you know, let me make a fanfic, like, of what if Child was I think it was something akin to this. This is like the third one, isn't it? Or is it the second one? 2, 3. We'll see. Because I would pick Kaya, obviously, because Kaya is my cryo. And then for electric, I would pick Fischl because she's my electric. And I went in like this, just like this. So I had to fight everything with just Kaya and Fischl. And I was just like, ah! But I managed. I did fucking well. I was surprised at how well I did. Like, yeah, I was kind of worried I would fuck up. But I couldn't leave, so I checked it and it was like, oh, if you leave, you know, you have to restart over, basically. And I wasn't going to do that. But I did really well, and I was rather astonished. Sorry, I'm thinking. Because I don't have as many characters as I would have liked. Because, like, my pool of characters right now is pretty limited. And my main, like, I pretty much have almost every character. Almost. Because I'm missing Nilu. I actually got a Yaka not too long ago. Like, when she last came up. I actually got her. I didn't really want her. And I probably could have pulled on the Shinyan banner. But even I knew if I put on the Shinyan banner and I got her again, I would, like, because I don't like Ayaka. I really don't. But I do like collecting things, so. I'll be honest, I was hoping to lose the 50-50 because I really want fucking Baiju. I really do. I want Baiju. And I also want Kabe. Okay, yeah, that's right. I pulled on the Ayaka banner because I wanted Mika. Because he was pretty cool looking, and I like Mika. He's adorable. I just don't like his fucking voice. His voice is fucking stupid. Anyway. Yeah. Like, look how adorable that child looks. Anywho. Shit. Kind of upset because I don't have as many cryo characters as I would like. We'll do it this way. Because on my main account, I have... Ellie, I love you, but shut the fuck up. Because I believe I used a Eula. Eula? Eula? Eula. Eula? Eluya. Hello. Oh wait, it's electric.
By royal decree.
Stabilize.
La 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 la.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in time.
Yeah, I kept having it like.
From whence you came.
Freeze. Don't push your luck.
I don't know if it's because I'm tired and annoyed with work, but I kind of feel sleepy a little bit. But then again, I feel like I've been getting too much sleep. But I also want to go back to reading fanfiction. You know.
One with my blade. Submit
Because
for
apparently
judgment.
I can't stop myself.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
But hey, it's my life.
Cool it.
Gonna be forever. No, 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 no.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Yes.
Midnight
My
Phantasmagoria.
life.
From whence you came.
Gather.
Freeze.
Can you not be a bother for like 2 seconds there? Can you like leave me the
Don't
fuck
get
alone
frostbite.
for 2 minutes there?
Submit for judgment.
Oz, reveal thyself. Huh. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Alright. Like, sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, I feel like this is the one where I fucked up because like I have all the fucking. Because I remember the fucking fancy hilichos and shit. And I was like, man, these fuckers. And I was worried about them the most. So yeah, I think that makes more sense. Sorry, I'm checking the time because I remember when I started. So I think this is gonna be the last episode or I said the last episode I record, but I don't know. I need to record the other event, but I also want to play it through it a little bit. So I get an idea of what the fuck I'm doing. You know? I'm thinking. Yeah, because I don't know what I was doing. But, like, I planned on putting on 4 characters, but I just ended up accidentally hitting start. Because, like, for some reason I got out. And then when I went to go back in, I hit the triangle button instead of the party start. Why? I don't know, but that's what happened. But yeah, I think after this little round, I'm going to go and play the rest of them off screen. This way, y'all can still get, you know,
Stabilize.
you can still
Beg
see
for
what
mercy.
happens. I'm gonna do the afterwards. 'Cause
By
I'm pretty sure I
royal
can do
decree.
the afterwards after I do it. 'Cause, yeah, we're gonna probably do the afterwards on the screen. Cause like
This moment will be frozen in time.
like I kind of feel sorry for the poor girl that we're helping and shit.
More speed.
Eula's pretty cool.
Crush. Yeah.
Like, I'm really glad that I have her on my main account.
Freeze
I
to the
really am.
core.
Though I'm,
Cool it.
one of my friends kind of sends for her.
Oz, reveal
Which,
thyself.
I mean, fair. I mean, Eula's pretty.
Dodge
You know?
this. Ha.
Hold on, let me just do that. See if I can.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Not be a douche, my dude.
Beg for mercy.
Y'all like not do that.
I will
things
have
to me that I
order.
don't want y'all to do.
Gather.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze. Ha.
Where am I?
Shudder. Flood of frost.
Dodge this. Ha. Ha. Ha.
Order guide you.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day. Beg for mercy.
Dodge this.
Armed and whatever. That's fine. But no, Eula's pretty, you know? Like, I'm really glad I pulled for her. I kind of also pulled for her because, you know, no, people were being assholes, and I was like, that settles it! You know, me and my rage against the people I don't like. Because a good portion of the time, when people are being buttholes, and we don't like this character because of some reason that's against yous. And I mean, like, politically. Like, basically, that's pretty much what I do shit. I'm like, oh, I don't like y'all because y'all political sucks. And y'all a bunch of dickweeds. You don't like that thing that you don't like? Guess what I'm getting? That's basically how I run my life sometimes. I'm like, oh, you don't like it? Fucking. I'm like, I'm gonna go get it now. Because that's pretty much why I pulled for Eula. Because there were a bunch of people like saying all this bullshit and I thought it was stupid. And I was like, I was like, y'all don't fucking know Eula's pretty fucking baller? God, it makes me sound like a weird old lady shenanigans. But, can I do the afterward? Yes, I can.
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
Hello, Chica. We're gonna talk to you. I'm debating if I should, like, basically she's, like, taking the stuff that you did, writing it all down, learning shit, and I find it very concerning how she, you know, what do you have here, miss? Put the first one. Press mercy fantasies for them. It's generous too. I'm under her. I have one shawarma. Yeah. So basically, this poor woman. She's all like, she basically is only eating like the bare minimum. Like, she would probably be all skin and bones if not for the fact that the model cannot be that thin. I bought a bag of flour and packed some 13 peaches outdoors and grabbed several buckets of river water to cook them into a paste. I can't even live for 2 weeks on a single day's fun. This poor woman. Then the leftover funds can be diverted back into shark boiler brewers, and that's how I came up with my estimates for mercenary pay. Your reports and standards of living are very precarious. There we go. Have you How have you even survived till now? You're practically punishing yourself the way you live. You at least need to eat your fill of shawarma wrap to call it a big meal. If you only eat paste every day, you'll definitely ruin your health. I know. I already live very well, you know? Some students need to fork out more to finish their studies. I was like that before. Now, that really was not having any time to think about food. Now that I have direct approval from my mentor, I can eat my fill every day. I consider myself most fortunate, really. You don't get it. Basically, this shows you what the real standards are, not just getting by stuff. No, I can message. Basically, she's living like. So, I think the best way to put this, for example, and though like it calls it paste, even though it's probably even more pricier. She's basically living off like a sandwich, like just two little slices of bread and tiny bit of ham for like 2 weeks. And that's probably even pricier because she's just buying straight up flour and then mixing it with like what is flour? Depending on the sack of flour, it can vary between like I think $2 to like almost 10 or some shit like that. Because I need to look this up because it's gonna bother me. And well, the prices is also going to be a little more pricier because I'm looking it through the app, and they do hike up the price for when you're buying it online and shit. Okay. So the cheapest bag of flour that I see here is like about $2. I'm going through it right now. It's like I'm honestly going through the app real quick just to look through. Like, actually, let me scroll back up because I know that one's the cheapest flour. Okay, so the cheapest flour on the app is $1.21 a bag for 2 pounds. So, and I think I saw a little bit heavy and more priced. A 5 pound runs you about $2.45. Or $2.33 actually. This one's all purpose though, so it's $2.33. A 25 bag of flour is of all purpose flour is $9.34. And that's 25 pounds. So, and a shawarma, let's say a shawarma is probably like $5 or something, given it's like fast food and usually like food like you know, street food. It's street food. That's what it is. I want to say it's like street food, so let's put it in the $5 range. So let me go back up. She can, and this is like me guesstimating everything. 25. So she's probably buying like what, a 10-pound bag? Let me see if I can find a 10-pound bag. Because there's 25, there's 5. Surely there's a 10-pounder, right? You would think there would be one. Right? I mean, logically, that seems like there would be a fucking... Because, like, if there's, like, a 1 pound, a 5 pound, and a 25 pound, shouldn't there be a 10 pound? Oh, it's 2 pounds. 2 pounds, and £5, £2. Let's just go with, like, maybe she's buying a 5-pound bag of flour and then she's mixing in it with the. So. It's about $3. And then she's looking for the paste and the water herself in nature. Already seen my tomorrow just like at the side of these discoveries. There she goes. She'll glass from Malachus. Let's hope the manic doesn't collapse too easily. Okay, so yay, we got all that. And I don't know. Like, I don't know what I want to do. Okay, so the first 3 options are open right now. So this must have been out for a while, quite a bit. Because not even on my main account I've fucking touched this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mess around with this for a little bit. And then I know I haven't done it on my main account. So what I'm going to do is go into that. So that way, you know, I can like do that. I don't have to, oh, by the way, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm missing like 5 characters out of everybody on my main account. I'm missing a little more here, as you can tell. Where the fuck is Eula? There she is. But yeah, look how cool she looks. Like, she's super cool. Like, I don't know why people don't like her. Like, Eula is, like, so pretty. Like, I honestly love Eula. She's, like, one of my favorite characters. And it also helps that she's, like, BFF with Amber, who's best girl. Amber is best girl. Oh, and then I love how people make fun of, like, Eula, because you see little, her hairpiece. They're like, oh, her hairpiece matches, I think it's Yanfei's. Like, they said, is it Yanfei's? Because they said something about, like, matching her pants or something. I don't remember what it was. Or someone's underwear. I don't remember whose. I don't remember the comic well. Either way. Yeah, we're gonna end this here. So, yeah. For now, Tiniestofchibis is signing out.